Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to talk about our Mace lower block spin. So you're going to recognize this move as being exactly like a move in almost every martial art I've ever seen, which is a low outside block traveling from the inside towards the outside, and a high block at the same time. Different people will call these different things. Doesn't matter, the martial art, the movement is almost always relatively the same. So we're going to do a Mace exercise directly for that movement. Now, for this exercise, we are going to come from our normal 360 position, slide our palm up. Our palm will be facing our head. We're going to come down. We're going to make the mace handle parallel to the floor. Our arms should be at about 90 degrees. We should squeeze our shoulder blades back and together. And from here, we are going to take the hand at the heavy side and we are going to spin this weight all the way around. We are going to make this vertical, and the important part is that it doesn't overswing and clock us in the face, because losing teeth is generally bad. Our top hand is going to catch and grip with our palm facing away, hand all the way around. Now we're just going to undo that movement. All the way back up to the top, arm 90 degrees, elbow close to the body. Some people will drag it back closer to the body, but if you end up clipping yourself in the knees, move it further away from you. At the bottom of this movement, I want you to lock out your tricep as hard as you can. Your shoulder should be driven down away from your ear. Your shoulder should be parallel to the floor. Lock out that tricep, squeeze that arm nice and hard. Fire your lat to support your shoulder. Bring it back to neutral position. What you are going to notice is that this is an arm exercise, a brutal arm exercise when you do this for time under tension. Even with a light weight, most people are not used to coming from a 90-degree angle, rolling their arm and then straightening it out, and then basically bicep it curling back up. This is probably as close as we're going to get to bicep curls on this channel, but this is a pretty good functional bicep curl. Let's go to the other side. Palm faces up, palm faces towards you. Rotate, bring it back to center, rotate, bring it back to center. When you rotate, drive your shoulder down, lock out the arm, squeeze the tricep as hard as you can. The handle of the mace should be right up here by your face, depending on the length of your mace. This mace is about 2 inches short, but I like it a little bit short because it spins a little bit better on some other movements. Palm up. When we transition between side to side, we are going to do our prayer transition. We have a video on our prayer transition to the other side. Squeeze your arm, drive your shoulder down away, palm at the top faces away, bring it back to center. Prayer transition, load it up, spin, bring it back to center, prayer transition, bring it back, do the rotation, come to center, prayer transition, over and over and over again. So what you're going to notice is I've just given you 3 exercises in one video. You have your left arm all by itself, you have your right arm all by itself, and then you have the transition back and forth between the two. This is how I like to teach normally. Isolate one side so they can figure it out, isolate the other side so they can figure it out, and then put in a transition to make their brain rock back and forth between the left side of their body and the right side of their body, because what most people are bad at is transitioning from one side of the body to the other. Making an exact copy of something on the other side is pretty hard for most people, so this is an exercise that will walk you into that idea. This has been Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica.